and shoots him, rips the top of his skull off, and kills him on the sidewalk.
This right here is a haunted hotel.
This building is incredibly haunted.
And this is a haunted town. And we're spending the night in a haunted room.
So do you think this is a good idea?
I don't think this is a good idea because this is supposed to be allegedly full of ghosts.
If I zoom it in, they think that there's like the faces here.
Oh yeah, yikes.
Are we stupid?
Probably. We're also gonna take you on a ghost tour where we're gonna hear some of the creepiest.
Talk to the Catholic Church and see if we can have it like looked at for an exorcism because it might be demonic.
Scariest.
I felt like they were grabbing me and then like biting me.
And gnarliest ghost and true crime stories that have happened here in Bisbee.
And it's on YouTube, so you know it's true.
You know when your hotel checks you in at a bar? That's probably a sign that things might be a little different.
The red key will get you into your room. The green key gets you into the double doors.
Okay. Oh my god.
Is it interesting?
Yes.
You feel the ghosts, the energy.
Thankfully not. I don't know where to look first.
So my name's Joey Bravo. I'm the co-owner of Haunted Bisbee. My wife and I run it together. So this is gonna be like an hour and a half of unscripted stories of all the shootings, stabbings, murders, grave diggings, and decapitations that are recorded in Bisbee's history.
It's gonna be interesting.
How are your legs?
I'm fucking short, so we're good.
Okay. I don't know if you guys know all this shit, but this is Bisbee. And
Thank you.
yeah.
This is our entry and probably sitting room. I can hear restaurant and bar from underneath, so that's gonna be interesting. We have these. That's very thoughtful because it's gonna be loud till the morning. It's Saturday, so yeah. Look at that mosaic. It's so beautiful. And this is the bedroom, but look at that. Oh my god, you can actually open the little... That's like a nightstand.
You seem excited about it.
That's so practical. I love that. I will put my phone there and forget it here. Oh, you will love that.
You're gonna break it?
No. Oh my god. I have never experienced something like this before. Toilet is back here.
Where are you?
Hi. Toilet is back here.
Just in case you need it.
So many beautiful details, but it's just so many details.
Yeah, so I'm in the Copper Queen, and in the middle of the night, I had a dream that somebody was sitting or laying on my back, and I felt like they were grabbing me and then like biting me, and then I woke up and I had bite marks.
Woke up with that.
And that's a day later too, by the way. At the time, you could see clear bite marks. That's one day later.
Whoa.
1 year ago today.
And you still came back?
Yeah.
Of course,
We love this
that's
shit.
why.
This house is actually what started all of the ghost stuff in Bisbee. My friend Francine Powers back then was Francine Rojas in the 70s, and she grew up here. And she kept having these night terrors that there was a woman that was wandering around her room in an old dress.
I don't want
And
it.
most of the time the woman would ignore her, but sometimes she'd just stare at her and like freak her out. So being Hispanic and Catholic, they decided to have the priest come over here from St. Patrick's. He blessed the house and then pulled her mom aside and said that this is...
Yeah, this house is fucked.
Yeah, that's exactly what the priest said. So he said, can I talk to the Catholic Church and see if we can have it like looked at for an exorcism because it might be demonic. So we kept talking to the Catholic Church, and yes, they sent a bishop over here to perform an official exorcism.
Wow,
in this
that's
house,
a really big deal.
which is a big deal. Yeah, a lot of
It's a
people don't
massive
realize.
deal in the
That's a
church.
really big deal.
So her family like huddled in the corner, like holding on to her as the bishop read from the Bible. And when he got to the top of the attic, the bishop said this until he died in 2016, that the door opened, something grabbed him that he couldn't see, and it just threw him down the stairs. So he didn't complete the exorcism. He's like, good luck. So they moved out.
What? That was like his job.
It was his job. He had one job.
Beautiful chandelier. Look at the mirror, it's crooked.
Can you fix it?
I'm not gonna touch it because it's probably bad luck.
No, I'm so glad.
Okay, some more rooms. There's a bar downstairs. and a restaurant. So you can get your drinks and get your food and come back up here and just hang out by yourself.
I love that.
Yeah, we can
Let's
do
do
that.
it.
Yeah. You have your keys? Yeah.
I do. I like it.
This is super cool. You have a little lounge there.
In October of 1935, there was a woman named Mabel Waters. She was about 21 years old, wearing a very formal black dress, and was walking along the sidewalk here to get to St. Patrick's Church. And as she was walking, there happened to be a man cleaning his hunting rifle on one of the balconies. Now, he swore to the police that he didn't know the gun was loaded, but he pulled the trigger, and from all the way across the street, he shot her in the base of the skull.
No way. That's
Yeah,
not.
it's almost impossible.
That's not an accident.
Her friend said she died so quickly that her body kept walking an extra step before she collapsed backwards on the sidewalk. And so they say if you stay here, some people have seen a woman in a black dress, and she like creeps into your room and tries to look at your face to find the person that shot her all these years.
Bisbee is an interesting town. Bisbee used to be a mining town back in the days, but now it has become this kind of like touristy with hippie vibes kind of place. It seems like everybody kind of gets along, but I did hear some rumors that there's a little bit of conflict between the people who want the tourists here and the older crowd who have probably been in Bisbee for a long time. That's not super obvious, but I did hear some rumors, so there's probably something to it.
I love all the lights. For not wanting tourism here, it's very welcoming. Yeah.
This building is incredibly haunted. It's one of the most haunted buildings in Bisbee.
This one?
Yeah, and no one knows why. There's children, there's cot spots, there's cold spots, there's voices. Those stairs I avoid 100% when I'm doing walking tours. Those stairs, something strange happens. This is a photo that someone from Tucson, the local newspaper took. So there's nothing really here in the doorway, but in the next shot, he swears that there's like a face and two legs here.
And a cross.
Yeah, and if I zoom it in, they think that there's like the face is here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
So this face, yeah, that face and this person standing here has been captured by like 3 different people on the tour. But it's a creepy photo, I'll tell you that much.
Weird where? That house over there?
The first house.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I definitely had the fucking the heebie-jeebies. The stairs, nothing, but that house was definitely creepy as shit.
Any paranormal activities?
I came to this room, I say hello to ghosts, I ask them if I can stay here, and I told them I'm a friendly person. That's your mind is just getting into this place because you want to. I'm not scared.
Me neither.
We are so tense.
I don't know.
Well, they are not going to come till 3 a.m. anyway.
Don't say that because they want to be tense at 3 a.m.
No, you will be dead in 3 a.m. And I mean, not literally.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they're done playing music.
Oh, come on. Oh, okay, good.
Did you hear that?
No. What?
Was that you? I'm serious, was that you?
Are you kidding me? You think somebody from staff is making fun of us?
Probably.
Oh, that's not cool.
I don't know what it is. Protect that head. How are you? Good, how are you? Good. Oh, my head's too big. We got it. All right, awesome. We got it covered. Yeah, thanks. Oh. That's why they give you a hard hat.
You already hit yourself?
Yeah, I was just testing it. Okay, now remember, don't reach out and touch the sides of the tunnel. Keep your feet on the foot rails. When I ring that bell, that means I'm moving the train, so kind of brace yourself. This mine and mining in general are connected to Bisbee's history. The tour was pretty cool and our guy was really knowledgeable. He was actually a miner back in the day, so he knows what he's talking about. So if you're ever in Bisbee, we definitely recommend you checking it out. So the question is, are there ghosts here?
Sure.
Join the tour! Yeah! And of course, I did ask him at the end if he knew of any paranormal activities or ghost stories that he could share. He said that he has heard a few here and there, but nothing specifically, so no luck. Oh my god. Whoa. This is what the road to hell looks like and sounds like.
Really? That's an interesting thought.
Now, I worked underground here in Bisbee for 8 years. The mine I worked at went down 3,700 feet. It was wet, it was muddy, it was nasty, but I loved it.
So this is the mugshot of Emma Ledoux. She had 2 husbands at the same time. And they didn't know about each other. She had one husband in Stockton, California, and another guy in Bisbee. The guy in Bisbee, his name was William Williams, I kid you not. One day, little Bill Bell turned up poisoned and dead, and everybody in the town blamed Emma. And she claimed innocence and innocently fled to Stockton, California to her other husband. So when she saw him again, she's like, you know I'm fancy, right? So he had to like really take care of her and like fix her up. And like when they got to the room, she gave him 10 times the lethal amount of morphine. So as he's dying,
So murder number 2.
there are another 2 that we know of. She orders a trunk, puts his dying body in the trunk, locks it, and mails him away.
Fucking shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
take notes, ladies. So she screws up the shipping
we are.
label.
Oh no.
And it ends up sitting in the train yard for 3 days until people notice the smell and they crack it open and find the guy's body. Now, the prosecutor has to prove that the morphine killed him and not being suffocated in the trunk, which is possible. So in a public demonstration, the prosecutor locked himself in the fresh murder trunk for 7 hours to prove it wouldn't kill a man. And this is the trunk today with all the gooey bits. And when he didn't die, he was like, see, so now we can arrest her for the poisoning.
Yeah.
So she's sentenced to be hung. And this is the first woman in California history to be sentenced to be hung, which is really significant. What's weird, though, is that she gets parole. And what she does with it is she opens a matchmaking service. Like, what? Yes.
What?
But it gets crazier.
Great.
She's the only match. Yeah. So the police pull this guy aside. He's gonna get matched. He has $3,000 in his breast pocket. They're like, sir, no. And
Please don't,
Yeah.
sir.
They arrest her again. Here's her other mugshot.
She's so pissed.
So she ended up dying of cancer before they could hang her. They buried her in the darkest, worst place of California. A horrible place called Bakersfield. And that's the tour.
I didn't see a single fucking ghost! As much as we enjoy our time here in Bisbee and at the Grand Bisbee Hotel, I'm kind of glad we're spending the night tonight in our home, because this whole haunted hotel thing full of ghosts kind of gives me the hardcore heebie-jeebies, honestly. Bisbee is definitely worth visiting, even if you're not into ghost or paranormal kind of stories. So if you're in Arizona and you're looking for a one-day trip, you should definitely check out Bisbee. Huge thanks to Joey for letting me film the tour. If you're looking for a ghost tour, definitely recommend him. So comment.
Like, subscribe. That's so lame.